Hi everyone! Today, I'm bringing you a bombshell that has the celebrity press and social media on fire. Demet Özdemir might be about to leave her current series and move to Spain for an international project. And yes, once again, Can Yaman's name is tied into all of this. What's going on with Demet? Demet, one of the most loved and talked about actresses of recent years, isn't making headlines for her work, but for an unexpected decision. According to increasingly strong rumors, she's thinking about leaving the series Eşref's Dream, where she shares the screen with Çağatay. So far, there's no official confirmation, but on set, people have been talking about tension and a cold atmosphere for weeks. One crew member, according to leaks, reportedly said something like this: Demet keeps filming professionally, but she seems distant, serious, glued to her phone, and constantly meeting with the director and production team. It's also said she hasn't liked recent script changes or the direction of her character, but what supposedly tipped the scale was the latest development in Can Yaman's personal life. The twist: breakup, Spain, and a possible reunion. Not long ago, another story exploded. Can Yaman and Sarah Bluma are rumored to have ended their relationship. After that, all eyes turned to Demet and Can, who years ago were one of the most adored on-screen pairings. Then came the rumor that set everything off. A source close to Demet claims she's considering joining a new Can project in Spain, and that she may have already booked a flight. Imagine the impact. A new series, a big budget, an international platform, and a strong female role written with her in mind. The same leak says Demet has been interested in breaking into the international market for a while, and that she supposedly said something like, "I'll stay in Spain for a while, and then we'll see." That doesn't sound like a passing whim. It sounds like a real change of direction. The visit that changed everything. Kaan's mother. Here's the most unexpected detail. It's said that Güldem Yaman, Kaan's mother, showed up suddenly on the set of Eşref's Dream. No one was expecting it, and according to those accounts, the atmosphere froze. The scene was reportedly very emotional. Güldem and Demet hugged. Demet burst into tears, and they talked for a long time in private. After that, people nearby noticed Demet seemed different, like someone who had just made a major decision. The line Güldem is said to have told her, now circulating everywhere, is powerful. "Life is short. Listen to your heart. I will always support you." Just a few days later, the rumors about her leaving the series became even louder. 3 paths ahead of her. Right now, Demet appears to be facing a very clear crossroads. Stay in Eşref's Dream. Remaining in a hit series gives her stability and professional security. Start over in Spain. An international project, a new audience, and a direct leap into the European scene. Choose with her heart as well. If the Spanish project reunites her with Can, it wouldn't just be professional, it would reignite the chemistry audiences loved for years. Social media won't stop. Ever since these rumors began spreading, the comments have been non-stop. If Demet goes to Spain, Turkish television loses a lot. If Can and Demet work together again, they'll break every record. Let her do whatever makes her happy. And there's another detail. Demet has been quieter on social media. She posts less, avoids set photos, and fans say she may be discreetly liking content about Spain, Madrid, Barcelona, and film and TV festivals. Her followers notice immediately. What do we actually know? So far, nothing is officially confirmed. Neither the production of Eşref's Dream, nor Demet nor Can has said yes or no. But the rumors keep growing and the questions remain. Will Demet really travel to Spain? Will she lead Khan's new project? Did Guldam's visit happen the way people say? Can the series continue without Demet? The only sure thing is this. Demet is at an now or never moment in her career. If she accepts the Spanish project, her farewell to the series could become an unexpected and unforgettable finale. And her leap into Europe would be huge. When I read all the commotion around Demet Özdemir again, I feel even more certain about something I've believed for a long time. Rumors chase this woman more than facts do. Every other day, a new theory appears. That she's leaving the show, that she's sick, that she's going because of someone, that there's a scandal behind it. And honestly, it sounds like the same old mechanism. Noise, other people's interests, and a story inflated to boost audiences. I don't believe Demet breaks contracts on a whim or because of some made-up romantic drama. Her track record shows the opposite: professionalism, discipline, and a very serious approach to her work. And besides, if a production is nearing its end or a script changes direction, it's perfectly normal for cast shifts to happen without having to chase ghosts. It also bothers me that she's treated as if she were replaceable, as though her presence in a series were just an accessory. I've followed her evolution closely, and I'm convinced she's one of the strongest performers of her generation. I'm not talking only about popularity. I'm talking about real craft. Oh, Demet can hold a scene with a single look. She handles comedy without falling into the obvious. And when things turn darker, she doesn't hide behind empty gestures. She goes in with truth. To me, it's clear her talent isn't an accident, and that she has elevated more than one project thanks to that mix of sensitivity and control she has. That's why I think if she's not there, a series loses something you can't just buy back by swapping actresses at the last minute. Not because anyone is irreplaceable, in theory, but because the chemistry and emotional weight she builds on screen can't be reproduced like a copy. For the same reason, I reject the narrative that she makes decisions for Can Yaman or for any man. It's an unfair, outdated reading. Demet is an adult, intelligent woman with her own career, and she knows exactly where she wants to be. If she decides to stay in a project, it's because she wants to and because it fits what she's building as an actress. If she decides to leave, it will be for her own reasons. Script, schedule, health, exhaustion, creative need, whatever it is, it's hers. This insistence on turning her into someone else's satellite irritates me because it reduces her to a secondary character in someone else's story. I don't see Demet that way. I see her choosing with a cool head, like someone who understands that a long career is built on coherent choices, not on impulses fed by gossip. In fact, one thing I admire in her is her constant desire to grow. Demet doesn't settle into the same mold. I've watched her move from light romantic comedies to tougher roles. And in both worlds, you can tell she works. She refines. She doesn't coast on what already comes easy to her. In an industry where many actresses get boxed in until they're squeezed dry, she has tried to move and take risks. That has a price. More pressure, more criticism, and more collective anxiety from fans who want her always in the same place. But to me, that discomfort is artistic ambition, not caprice. And if at some point she decides to slow down or take care of her health, I understand that too. No one should have to explain 1,000 times why they need to breathe. The industry devours people, And she isn't obligated to sacrifice herself just so the internet has a topic. At the same time, it makes me angry that her image gets used as a battlefield. I see how some people cling to any piece of gossip to defend or attack others. And Demet ends up in the middle like a trophy. She isn't an accessory in anyone's story, nor a pretext to resurrect fictional couples from the past. Yes, she had chemistry with Kan Yamin. It was beautiful to watch. And I understand that part of the audience wants to relive that magic. But you can't live on nostalgia. And you can't demand that an actress organize her life and work around what a fandom needs to feel happy. If one day they meet again on set, great. It would be interesting to see them with a different maturity. But if it doesn't happen, nothing collapses. Demet's career doesn't depend on one specific pairing. She's already proven she can carry projects on her own, and that her value doesn't come from who's beside her, but from what she brings to the screen. In short, I look at her with respect and a kind of protective anger. Respect for what she's shown on screen. Anger at how easily she's turned into news without proof. To me, the most likely explanation is the simplest. She's doing her job, the series is moving forward, and the rest are inventions or misunderstandings amplified by noise. Until there are clear facts, I give those stories the weight they deserve. Almost none. I'd rather stick to what's evident because it's the only solid thing in all this chaos. Demet Özdemir is a huge talent, intelligent, strong, and full of character. And whatever she does from now on, she'll do it for herself, not for the fantasies others want to place on her.